All mechanisms of life is going through this process. So all species have frequency and vibration. Frequency is the idea, the masculine energy to push out, to have an idea, to have a vision, um, some type of imaginations. So it's some type of intelligence, some type of idea concept. And we also have vibrations, which is emotions, the soul, the vibrational fluids. Vibrations is how we make things dense and physical. So with the frequency, we have an idea, a concept, an imagination, and when we do that consistently, it begins to vibrate. It becomes to pick up motion. That motion is a vibe, a vibration. And when it vibrates, it develops, it's a fluid. And that fluid becomes dense, and it becomes a wheel, a cycle. And that's through that cycle is how we manifest frequency, vibration, and matter. Matter is a physical, the energy aspect. So frequency, then it's vibrations, and then it's matter, aka physical. So all species of life is doing this. The bacteria, insects, all types of animals, this is what we're all doing as a spirit. So this is what spirit is utilizing. So your spirit is non-corporeal. So when you die, you see something decompose and go back to the ground. And you can see things also evolve. When you see the trees, when the leaves fall off, it grows back up, it blooms. So that's how you become the observer and understand. It's a mechanism that we're going through. Life, death, rebirth. That's the mechanism that we're going through. So it deals from a spiritual aspect, it deals with the frequency vibration, and that creates the matter, the physical aspect of how we are operating. So you are doing this right now as we speak. So with your mind, the masculine energy, this is how you are pushing out ideas and thoughts and imaginary concepts. We have the ability to create with our mind. All species are doing this, even if they have limited awareness. And this is how we expand our awareness. And once species go through these expansions of, experiencing the cycle of, externalizing with the mind and going through these experiences, this is how it creates that motion, that wheel, that going through life experience. And that's how things become more expansive, and things start to grow, aka expand. This is how we quote unquote age, but it's not really aging. We create terms, words, and labels to encapsulate certain types of things that we see, but it's deeper than words. So you have to see it for what it is and not get too attached to the limited perspective of words. So, like I said, this is what all species are doing. They're growing, expanding, evolving, dying, and then, it's a cycle of rebirth. For religious people, you cannot say that we go to heaven and hell. Heaven and hell is a different video. It's a different aspect. I'm not going to talk about that right now, but heaven and hell is a state of being. It's not a place that you go to. It's a state. It's something that we create here and now. and within us spiritually. But that's deep, and I'm not getting into that right now. So species are doing this. It's a cycle of reincarnation, incarnation, and just experiencing and adding on with our spirit. So you cannot say insects, for religious people, you cannot say insects go to heaven or animals go to heaven when they didn't have a chance to become human yet, to even have that train of thought. So that logic, that imaginations doesn't make sense based on that religious concept and the viewpoint. So it just doesn't make sense. How are you gonna say animals go to heaven? They need to become human first. They need to go through the evolutionary process. You can see that there's lesser beings than humans, and the human stage is not the last stage. It goes way farther than that. But we haven't gotten that far yet, and we can make it go farther than this. It just depends on the humans and their ability to have the expansive, creative thought processes of imaginations to expand their awareness. But humans don't have that. Humans are just, they're peanut brains, and they lack comprehension based on the system that they grew up in and the biases that they got attached to, which make them comfortable based on the harsh way of living and being satisfied with that way of life based on the bubble that they got into that they don't want to get out of. So, which made them selfish in some sort of way. And now they only care about how they see things or what they gained or what they have accumulated within the system, which is way much deeper than that. So we have spirits here who are lost in their own ways, who don't want to get out of their own desires and biases to understand the deeper meaning within themselves of who they are. And it goes very deep. It just depends on the individual if they want to do it or not. But eventually, these spirits are they're gonna get tired of that cycle, and they're gonna keep on reincarnating until they get tired of it. So, at the same time, we're all here to experience life, and there's always gonna be spirits here, baby spirits, who are just starting. But the thing is, we need spirits like that to start off on the right foot, and not on a demonic, systematic infrastructure where everything is so toxic, and they feed you this, they feed you that, they feed you so much nonsense. And don't get me wrong, there are some things that are needed for spiritual growth, but it could be so much better. For example, holistic medicine has to be implemented, period. Consuming prescription drugs and things that just limit diseases, keyword limit, and suppress, but not entirely cure it. It's not truly working, because we all know nature heals. And we can see that through the testimonies and you can just see it. Like, there's testimonies and people talking about it, and it's all over the internet, and you can search for it. You can go on YouTube and search up holistic medicine, and it'll come out for you. So there's so many things, like implementing the real spirituality, a spiritual system that develops a higher moral system. And through astrology, this is how we do it. We understand our natures. For those who don't think astrology is pseudo, you don't know shit about astrology, and you need to go back into your cave if you're not trying to learn, or, jump off somewhere because you're not helping, you're just being a troll. So if you're just a troll, then you're a demon and you ain't shit. But, I'm here for all the spirits. Just get on your shit and help yourself. And don't get lost in your own demonic ways. Because how you feel about individuals like me says a lot about you. That shit don't got nothing to do with me, because I don't care about my selfish ways. I don't care about what makes me comfortable. I only care about what's for the collective. But yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at that. Peace.